El Gibor Behemot, God who is mighty in truth. You do not tremble before falsehood. You confront pride with strength and rule with justice. Clothe me in silence where I've spoken rashly, and anchor me in awe of your truth. Yehovah Elohi El Gibor Behemot. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me and cover me and stir me and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Job chapter 40. Continuing to address Job, Aleph Tav, Yehovah said, does the critic still want to dispute Shaddai? Let him who wants to correct God give an answer. Then Job replied to Aleph Tav, Yehovah, I am too ashamed. I have nothing to say. I lay my hand over my mouth. Yes, I spoke once, but I won't answer anymore. All right, twice, but I won't go on. Yehovah answered Aleph Tav, Job, out of the storm. Stand up like a man and brace yourself. I will ask questions, and you give the answers. Are you impugning my justice? Putting me in the wrong to prove yourself right? Do you have an arm like God's? Can you thunder? Can you thunder with a voice like his? Come on, deck yourself with majesty and dignity. Robe yourself in glory and splendor. Let loose your furious anger. Look at all who are proud and humble them. Look at all who are proud and bring them down. Tread down the wicked where they stand. Bury them in the ground together. Bind their faces in the hidden world. If you do this, then I will confess to you that your own power can save you. Now consider Behemot, whom I made along with you. He eats grass like an ox. What strength he has in his loins. What power in his stomach muscles. He can make his tail as stiff as a cedar. The muscles in his thighs are like cables. His bones are like bronze pipes. His limbs like iron bars. He ranks first among God's works. Only his maker can approach him with his sword. The mountains produce food for him there, where all the wild animals play. He lies down under the thorny lotus bushes, and it's hidden by the reeds in the swamp. The lotus bushes cover him with their shade, and the willows by the stream surround him. If the river overflows, it doesn't worry him. He is confident even in the Yarden rushes by his mouth. Can anyone catch him by his eyes or pierce his nose with a hook? And Leviathan, can you catch him with a fish hook or hold his tongue down with a rope? Can you put a ring in his nose or pierce his jaw with a barb? Will he entreat you at length? Will he speak with you softly? Will he agree with you to be your slave forever? Will you play with him as you would with a bird, or keep him on a string to amuse your little girls? Will a group of fishermen turn him into a banquet? Will they divide him among the merchants? Can you fill his skin with darts, or his head with fish spears? If you lay your hand on him, you won't forget the fight, and you'll never do it again. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating 40th chapter Job. We can love Yehovah by humbling ourselves before his unmatched greatness. Love Yehovah by acknowledging his creative order is purposeful, even when mysterious. Love Yehovah by submitting our arguments and opinions to his eternal truth. How can we love our neighbors as Yeshua loves us? By refusing to argue with pride and choosing to walk with others toward truth in reverence. How can we bear one another's burdens? By pointing those in turmoil to the Creator, whose power silences fear and whose truth disarms pride. What are the top 3 fruits of the Spirit found? 1. Humility. Job puts his hand over his mouth, recognizing the limits of his perspective. 2. Reverence. Yehovah's voice and presence call Job and us into holy silence. 3. Self-control. Yehovah does not crush Job, but leads him through confrontation to transformation. What is the Hebrew word that encapsulates this chapter? Behemot, a massive, powerful creature, beast. Reference: Job 40, verse 15, anchor sentence. Behemot represents Yehovah's creative sovereignty, unmatched in size, untamed by man. A living witness that power belongs to the one who formed all things. At Sefer Insight, Behemot, amplified meaning, Behemot is the breath-filled strength housed in chaos, yet sealed by covenant. How can we find Yeshua in the scriptures? Job 40, verses 3 through 5. Job's silence mirrors the silence of Yeshua before Pilate, power under restraint. Job 40, verses 15 through 24. Behemot foreshadows Messiah's strength, unshaken, majestic, rooted in righteousness. Yeshua is the lion and the lamb, meekness, wrapped in majesty, answering not with fury, but finality. Mitzvah response, Torah-based, mitzvah, Micah 6:8, walk humbly with your God. A response might look like this: I will quiet my soul today, letting Yehovah's greatness put my thoughts and speech in order. Hebrew declaration, Korach Behemot Hadrikha Ti Shuvati Tichat Yadicha, meaning, the power of Behemot instructs me. My answer rests under your hand. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.